It's a question a lot of people have been wondering ever since we started seeing merchandise for Star Wars Episode 7, The Force Awakens. And the question is, where's Rey? So you may notice that the main protagonist of the movie, the main character, the one we're all supposed to empathize with and want to see succeed and be delighted when she does succeed, she's missing from a lot of the toy sets. We have the set of action figures from Target that include, the main character, random stormtrooper, instead of Rey. We also have the Battle Action Millennium Falcon playset, which includes Finn, Chewbacca, and BB-8, but not Rey, who, by the way, piloted it. Finn was more the gunner. So we also have, most famously, the Star Wars Monopoly playset, which includes Darth Vader, Luke Skywalker, Kylo Ren, and Finn. And to that, Hasbro said that their reasoning was the Star Wars Monopoly game was released in September, months before the movie's release, and Rey was not included to avoid revealing a key plot line that she takes on Kylo Ren and joins the Rebel Alliance. So that reasoning is pretty much a cop-out. It does not spoil anything to include Rey. I mean, if anything, you can include her with her staff, not a lightsaber, and have nothing spoiled. Furthermore, if you look at the billboards advertising the movie, she's on them in a very similar positioning to Finn. And in much of the other marketing and trailers, they're clearly both shown as being, if not Resistance, light side, something. They're clearly both not, on the side of the First Order. It's obvious in the way she looks, in the way she's dressed, in the way she's presented. And as our friend Jenna Bush pointed out on her website, Legion of Leia, that's not how Monopoly works. The top hat and the thimble weren't plot points either. But we do have a new update in which an industry insider, a toy industry insider specifically, spoke to Michael Bohm of Sweatpants and Coffee, which you should definitely check out. It's a brilliant article about why this happened, why there is a lack of Rey, the main character, in all of this merchandise for children. And this person indicated that they had been privy to secret meetings in January 2015 on Lucasfilm's Letterman Center in San Francisco. These were confidential meetings in which the vendors were pitching their ideas for toys, and most of it was pretty lighthearted. However, they did get to a point where someone brought up the lack of female characters being presented in these toys, to which the industry insider was told, "We know what sells. No boy wants to be given a product with a female character on it." Lucasfilm has not responded to that with any comment so far. But is that not what boys want, or is that what the toy industry has decided what boys and girls want? You may remember somewhat recently in the marketing for Avengers Age of Ultron and for Captain America, the most recent Captain America movie, we're missing Black Widow, and she played an integral part in both of those. You may remember the specific her best scene was popping out of the belly of a plane on a motorcycle and driving around. However, in Age of Ultron, when you buy the toy for that, you do get the motorcycle. However, it comes with Captain America, Tony Stark, or for some reason, Ultron, which is weird because that was her best scene and she got kind of written out of it, kicked out of her own best scene. And this is because this is what the toy industry has decided people want. There's been a specific status quo that this industry insider talked about. Maintain the sharp boy-girl product division. Marginalize girl characters and items not specifically marketed as girl-oriented. This insider also talked about being told the same for Power Rangers and for Paw Patrol. However, Paw Patrol is designing a line specifically for girls as of right now. John Marcotte, founder of Heroic Girls, recently said that he had spoken with the Disney people who were completely blindsided by this and thought that Kylo Ren would be the breakout character. So they have massive stores of Kylo Ren toys and dolls and figures that nobody wants because actually people are hoping to get Rey. You may note that her Black Series figure has been sold out for some time, and that's one of the only ways you can get a Rey figure or a Rey toy. She is included in several other toys and games, specifically Guess Who, Chess, and Hands Down, which are all group games as opposed to dolls, figures, toys, what have you. And this is a problem. This is the toy industry, the people making money. They've decided that toys need to be gendered. And why is that? Because you make more money that way. Instead of selling one green ball to, a parent of a boy and a girl for them to play with together, you're selling one blue ball with trucks all over it and one pink ball with princesses all over it. You make more money if you decide that boys and girls want separate things and don't want to play together, which is also kind of dangerous. Girls and boys should be playing together. Girls and boys should be socializing together and not have these things coded into them in a young age of this is what you like, this is what you do, and this is what you want. That's really messed up. And I think this is a systemic problem. Hopefully, after this backlash from this specific Star Wars toy-related fiasco, that the industry will realize that they don't know what people want and that people may want whatever their own thing is. Maybe a boy likes Rey. That's fine. Maybe a girl likes Transformers. Why the hell not? So this has long been a problem, and right now it's up to the public to continue this trend and to make it happen. For the public to say, this is not what we want, don't tell us what we want, this is what we want. It's actually up to you.